It's Wise Women's Wednesday. Who's in the house? Let's get busy. What a great day. I've got so much good stuff for you. I can't wait to share all of this. And as a matter of fact, I'm looking at everything that I have to share, and I will tell you right now, this is, I'm not going to get through it all today. May have to share a little bit more tomorrow. This is good stuff though. Come on in. Bring your friends. Let's get busy. And who is in the house? There's my girl Anita. Yay! And there's Catherine. Hello, Catherine. My daughter's texting me right now. Hi, Kathy and Denise. Good to see you. And Vanessa. Good to see you. Hello, Jennifer and Doris. Lovely, lovely, lovelies. Hello, Lizzie. Hi, Maggie in the house. Amy. Happy birthday, twins. Hello, Marguerite. There's Sonia. Hi, Jeanette. There's Janet. Hello, Beverly. She's here. And there's Jen. Hello, Gwen. Norma. Oh, there's my girl Emily. Hello, Rebecca. And there's Mo. Hello, Julie. There's Kathy. Hi, Kim. I have a year-old watching you too. Hi, Bellamy. Hello, Alana. And Kristen. Look at all of you lovelies. 2 pounds down for Maggie. Bing, bing, bing. Hello, Michelle from Canada. That's my home country, you know. Hi, Heather. I was born right outside of Toronto in Scarborough. Hello, Betsy. You can't stay, but you wanted to say hello? I accept that hello. Thank you so much for popping in. Taking the time to do that, that just says something, doesn't it? Shows a little bit of commitment right there, Betsy. Thank you everyone for showing up. And you know, this is how we spend the first part of our videos, saying hello, because we are a community and we are connected, and it is lovely to be able to reach out and say hello to all of you. Thank you for showing up, and thank you for being a part of my life. You guys know, and a lot of you have seen the emails that have gone out, we have not shared this news with everyone. You know, our customers know, and everybody who are lovelies that are all in the, you know, our coaching programs, they all know. You guys all know too, and that is that we did, you know how we've been doing our supplements of the week, right? I said get a bulk buy here and we're going to take it there. We've done a bulk buy on all of it. And I can tell you right now we have, because we have the warehouse, and I have been in the warehouse and it is piled to the ceiling. Seriously, I've never seen so many supplements in our lives, but we did it on purpose so that we could pass on the savings. And you can save now up to 25% on your supplements, which is a huge savings. Go take a look at it. You can go to savingdinner.com/shop, and there's tons and tons and tons of stuff. The collagen you're looking for, Sonia, is the perfect paleo protein. Also in conjunction with that is beauty support. Beauty support helps you make your own collagen, and perfect paleo protein, it takes it up there. And I have something for you, all of you, especially all of you hot milk sprinters. Show me your dirty glass. Go post your dirty glass today. I'm going to give you things to do, just that are random, crazy things. But post your dirty glass, if you have it still, in the group to show us that you broke your fast with your Target trifecta smoothie. I just did. Look at that. Oh, there's another little swallow there. I want to take it, but I'm not going to. It was quite delicious. But you know, we are doing this, and I have so much that I want to share with you today because of just some you know, things that have been going off in my head, and some things that I have been noticing in my own life by making a few small tweaks. And I think this is actionable stuff. And again, if you are one of our lovelies who are taking notes, this is one of those places that you're going to want to do that, okay? And also don't forget to go look, because remember, as soon as we let out the hounds and tell everybody on our email list about this savings, then it's game over. It's just all those supplements are gonna get gone, and it does take us a while to get them back in. We have to go back into line to do this. We've done it as much as we can, and we are celebrating today. If you got an email, take advantage of that email. That means you're a customer, that you buy our stuff, that you've already been supporting us, and thank you for that, by the way. You are amazing. And if you are one of those lovelies who is just here and you're thinking, that's maybe a good idea, you're gonna get the deal. So go to savingdinner.com/shop and you go take a look at everything that we have. And don't forget, you get to get one of these lovelies. Isn't it so cute? It's our Pinkies Up Cup. Mindful mug that you can use on your sprint, you could use for a meal. This is just a little trigger to let you know that take a minute, build your plate correctly with the Target Trifecta methodology like we teach. Do it that way. Have a mindful mug so you can be mindful in your meal, making it meaningful, not just strapping on the feedback and watching something and then just, all of a sudden realizing the food's all gone. That's my old method. It doesn't work. Can I just tell you, I'm just going to tell you, just plain doesn't work. So anyway, I want you to have one of these. If you spend $200, you get this sent to you absolutely free. We don't charge for this. And you also get free shipping, and you also get us saying, wow, thank you. That's how we roll. Anyway, I wanted to show you this. So remember, they're all on sale. And one thing that I'm going to tell you, because I've been seeing a few people who are just having a little bit of a difficulty. Day 3 is the hardest on the sprint, by the way. If you're feeling pain, if you're feeling kind of, I don't know, like a little inflamed and all of that, make sure you're staying on your water. I'm a big believer in our Infla Crusher, using this as a pain reliever instead of going with the Advil and all of that. But this helps to knock out inflammation. This is incredible. I keep it on my desk right here. I mean, if I have muscle pain from working out, if I get a headache, which very rarely happens, usually that's an indication that I forgot to turn the alarms on my phone and I haven't been hydrating all day. But there's so many things that we can take under our control without destroying our microbiome in the wow, look at you, Catherine. My husband loves his mindful mug. He lost 15 pounds in 3 weeks. Why do men do that so much? I love that he did this, Catherine, but I'm also super jealous because for us women, it's just different, isn't it? Anyway, the whole thing is that we are set up here to help you and to take you to the next level and to get you stocked up on the supplements that you need. And they're here in our shop, so take care of it. The discount isn't working for me. Is it working for others? Beverly, you're a part of my coaching program. You have a membership area. You have a whole different thing. I did an email a text to you, said, that to reach out to community@savingdinner.com, and we will take a look, see at that, okay? Anyway, so don't forget, tomorrow night is the webinar. We have a big webinar. So many people have been asking me about what's next, what's next. I mean, a lot, more so than usual. And, kind of worried, I don't want to leave this place. And people always say, how long can I do the sprint? Well, you're going to get bored. That's a promise. You're going to get bored. This is, a little bit stringent. And while we do get good results, I mean, extraordinary results, we got to change things up. So that's why I want you to come to the webinar tonight. I'm going to give you 10 actionable, not tonight, sorry, tomorrow, 10 actionable steps. You'll have to take notes. I'm a big note taker. 10 actionable steps that are going to help you to take this all the way to the next level. It will be fabulous. How about that? What else do we have? What else do I need to tell you? Oh, tomorrow, Friday's Q&A, don't forget. Send your questions into support@savingdinner.com, and in that subject line, question for Leanne on Friday. Nutrition, cooking, whatever, I will help you out. I promise you, because that's the way we roll. I love Q&A. It's always fun. Always fun, and you guys are always fun. Our quote of the week is this, and I'm going to read it in my terminology for my audience. Women cannot discover new oceans unless she has the courage to lose sight of the shore. Yup. You ready to lose sight of the shore? That's what we're going to do today. We're going to lose sight of the shore, and we're going to go down a different yellow brick road than you usually go down, because these are the needle movers of your life. These things are the ways to change up everything that you do. And I'll tell you what, you think the struggle is going to be there and it's going to be hard, but there's just so many things. There's so many things that I see that could change everything up. Mo's asking me about keto snacks. You know, Mo, here's the thing about keto snacks. Snacking is evil. I'm going to just put it out there. We don't need the up and down with our blood sugar like that. What we need to do is heal our hunger hormones, and getting away from the snacking and having, you know, quite a distance between our first our last meal and then our next meal is the thing. We intermittently fast for at least 12 hours. And for some people a little bit longer. I just broke my fast at noon. We ate last night at 7. So, you know, do the math on that. 12 plus 5, 19 hours. That's right. Catherine said snacking is mouth entertainment because we don't need snacks. We think we need snacks. We think we need to have this big snack attack thing. And what we need to do is walk away from snacks. Snacks don't work for us. Snacks keep our blood sugar perpetually up. And you know what? If you have insulin resistance, you're not doing yourself any favor. If you are, you know, it's a real problem. So don't get me started. Don't get me started. There you go. Cody said, oh my God, I'm going to paint a sign for my kitchen that reads, snacking is evil. And snacks do make you hungrier. Here's what I found. Because you know what happens? You start to eat. This is why I don't like you chewing gum either. You know, we had a big discussion, you know, months ago about chewing gum, and it came up again in the Hot Melt Sprint group. And somebody said, you know, oh, the chewing gum, blah, blah, blah. But think about it for a minute. I'm just going to put it in logical terms, and you do the rest of it. Do the rest of the thinking, okay? Here's the thing you need to look at. When you're chewing, what are you doing? You're telling your body you're eating. And what's happening? You're releasing digestive enzymes in your mouth, and you're swallowing that saliva, which also is saying, your body is saying, oh, we're eating. More digestive enzymes, you end up hungrier. And it's not good for your body. You shouldn't be releasing digestive enzymes unless you're actually digesting. You're not. Gum isn't helpful. And look at what it's made out of. Yes, I know there's some better stuff out there, but I'm telling you, cockroaches and chewing gum are going to last through a nuclear blast. So gum isn't your friend. It doesn't do anything except perpetuate hunger hormones. It doesn't help them heal. Sorry. I know nobody wants to hear that, but you know, I'm here to tell you the truth and to take you into the next place. I want to see people healed. I want to see people have their bodies do the work for them. You know, we have this tendency to go to the doctor every time we bump our toes or whatever, all of that. But do you realize and recognize, I mean, I'm not saying don't go to the doctor, of course not, that's crazy. But what I am saying is that when we take a look at how our bodies are always instinctually wanting to heal themselves, once we give our bodies the food that they need, then we will start to change the process up. The food that they need and the food that and no food when they don't need food. No snacks, again, no snacks. Right? Here's the thing we need to look at. We are going to go beyond and into the place of allowing our bodies to do the work that it needs to do when we cooperate with the process. Now, I know that sounds uber crazy, but I'm going to go there because these are things that I have been hanging out with. These are thoughts that I've been having and things that I have been doing. And I'm going to share with you what I started on Sunday and how I've been doing this whole sprint because, you know, I do the sprint with everybody. I always do it. You know, here I am showing my empty, dirty glass. I have everything set up, made all the food. I've made some new recipes this time too, which, oh yeah, some really delicious stuff. And this time, rather than just do it, I have made a cooperative pact and agreement with my body. And I have a little mantra for myself. Are you ready for it? I am losing double the weight in half the time. Why am I saying that? Because I can remember it, and because when I'm letting my body know that I am cooperating with all the processes and getting myself aligned with what needs to be done inside. I don't need to know every jot and tittle of what's happening. I just need to know, and I need to alert the media, my friends here, and my body that I'm in full cooperation and I'm doing the work. I'm losing double the weight in half the time. I'm doing the same thing with my workout, and I'm saying that I'm getting twice the benefit in half the time. Simple, right? But start thinking about that, because it takes you out of being in the subconscious, which Bruce Lipton says, that's where we live. Bruce Lipton's a doctor. He wrote this amazing book called The Biology of Belief. And in it, he says that 95% of the time we're in the subconscious, having Groundhog Day over and over again, doing the same thing over and over again. And when we're in the conscious, this is the place of creation, by the way. This is the place where we're cooperating fully with what it is that we're doing. And we even get into what is our body doing? How is it processing? That's when we start to move the needle. And I've shared with you that in my meditative practice, that the last part of my meditation, I always go in to start talking about, I am directing my energy and my thoughts to the healing of my thyroid, because I have Hashimoto's thyroiditis. I have been in remission for 5 years now, close to. And, you know, and this is a biggie, because I was way over here with 3 huge nodules, a big round face, 237 pounds, and absolutely crippled in pain and agony. Rosacea all over my face, plantar fasciitis. I know what it feels like to feel like a foreigner in your own body. I also know what it means to connect with the energy that's inside of you, with God Himself, and to say it's time to heal. I know what it feels like to go to those places and to do the actual work. And I'm going to tell you something. This is one of the interesting things. You can take this to the bank. When you begin to cooperate with your body the way I'm telling you, and you start doing all of these things, and you're saying, I am in cooperation with my body, I am present with my body's processes, I am also going to lose double the weight in half the time. Watch what happens to those temptations. Watch what happens to this willpower that you've been looking for, and the motivation. It's all there. It's easy, slim pickings, because you have put the world on alert. You've put yourself on alert. You no longer are playing in your head and making all those rationalizations and doing the whole carousel of craziness. You're now outside of that, and you're saying, I'm here, I'm sitting in the driver's seat, I'm the one driving this car. Me. I drive it. Think about that for a minute. And you know what? I'm going to just tell you something. Here's what you need to look at. That when you make this change, you're no longer reactive. When you make this change, you are also in the place of deciding, making a decision for yourself, right? That's pro you. That decision is that I'm in this, I am doing this, I'm doing the work, and I'm present, fully cooperating with everything that goes on. I know this sounds really kind of weird and out there, but it's so much easier. It's so much easier than having, getting on Facebook, and I'm on the struggle bus, and I'm so overwhelmed and it's so hard. That's hard. That's the hard stuff. You know what's easy? Letting go of all of that and making a decision against it, because that is what's sucking up all the energy in the room. You know what takes it out? Is when you make a declaration for yourself. When you set an intention and an affirmation and a declaration and a manifesto. I'm losing double the weight in half the time. Double down on it, girls. I dare you. Double down on it. We don't have to, You don't have to do things the way everybody else tells you to do it. You don't have to go looking for gurus. You don't have to go and looking for miracles out there. You just have to make a declaration, get into your mind and create the power of what it is that you want by saying it, enunciating it, declaring it. This is a manifesto. We the people. You know, I mean, the Declaration of Independence is a manifesto. We the people. This is your declaration of independence from diets, from the foolishness that's out there, from the whole diet culture. I, this woman, am going to lose I'm going to lose double the weight in half the time because I'm going to cooperate with what my body's trying to do. And the cooperation is smooth. It's silky. It's easy. You set the alarms on your phone. You set up your hydration station. You do all the things and then you do it. Wow. You actually follow through. Tell me that doesn't rock your world. And I know this, it does sound, you know, it sounds like, oh, just say this one thing. These are the magic words and we're done. It's not that. It's deciding. It's putting it out there. It is setting up your reticular activating system to look for the success, to hold you in the place of getting what it is that you want. It's simpler. It's easier. It's less heavy. It's less overwhelming. It's less and less and less and less of all the things. And the work is joy. Remember that Bible verse? I consider it all joy. I consider this all joy. This is delightful work. To be able to take inflammation down, delightful. To be able to feel good in my body, delightful. To be able to have what I want to do end up being done that same day, fabulous. How can you not feel good? And I'm going to tell you what else. I'm going to give you another thing, and I want you to write this down, and I want you to take this to the bank. And you have to put a 3x5 card on your bathroom mirror, on your toilet, wherever you need to put it. Put this down. Today is going to be the best day ever. Because when you set up your day, you're going to have an amazing day. And you know, here's the thing that I hear all the time. Oh, it was the worst day ever. It was awful. It was terrible. Well, no, you had a bad moment in that day. You know, we can all have a bad moment, right? A bad moment isn't going to break the whole day and steal and suck away all the joy unless you make a decision by saying something like that, which is ridiculous because it's not true. When we decide, when we make choices that are pro us, that are for yourself, then we're going to make decisions that help us to cooperate with our bodies. We get in the weeds with it. We're now aware of our breathing. We're now aware that our bodies are working to heal things. We're now aware that every single thing that we're doing has an impact on us. It can bring our stress down. It can bring our stress up. It can strengthen us or it can weaken us. It can cause inflammation or it can clear it. And somewhere in between all of that, the work gets done. The question is, what kind of work do you want done? If you were building a house, you would choose a good contractor. You would choose quality materials. If you were buying a car, you would make sure that the title was clean, that the maintenance had been done, all of that. When we make big purchases, we are meticulous with the details. But when we take care of ourselves, it's laissez-faire. Maybe we will and maybe we won't. You can buy a new house. You can get a new car. You will never have another body. Not. This is it. This is what you got. And the fact that we aren't taking the meticulous care of ourselves the way we do our houses and our cars and anything else that we care about is just sinister, in my opinion, and tragic. And it doesn't have to be that way. We just have to have the notion that we are worth being present in all of this, that we're worth saying every single day, it's going to be the best day ever. That we're worth saying, I'm going to show up, I'm going to do the work, I'm going to connect with my sisters. it's worth it because you're worth it, you know? And it's so much easier. This struggle bus that we talk about, the struggle bus just goes right on down the road looking for other passengers to pick up, not you. Not going to pick you up because you've already made a decision that that's not part of who you are. You've already declared what your day is going to be like. You've already made a decision about what your body's going to be doing, and you're cooperating with it. Do you see how this works? And even if you don't see how this works and you're thinking, Leanne, you're an absolute lunatic, fine, I'm cool with that. I want you to at least meditate on it. I want you to at least look at it and say, what is this all about? And then maybe try it, give it a spin and see. Because who you are always shows up in what you do. You can't just think it away, or you just can't think and hope and gee whiz and compare and spend all of your energy on all of that dumb stuff. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if you expect good results, you're going to get them. If you expect it, if you declare it, if you make an affirmation and a confirmation, a declaration, all the Asians, and a manifesto for yourself. Who are you? Are you going to show up for yourself? Are you going to show up for the life you want to lead? Do you want your life to be the vibrant life that we always talk about? We don't want to be bikini models and Instagram influencers, all that crap. It's all smoke and mirrors. What we want are the connections in our lives, the juicy relationships, the love, playing full out. That's what we want. We also get that by taking seriously the way our days are going to go. We make a declaration first thing in the morning. This is going to be the best day ever. We fully cooperate with what our bodies are going to do. I'm losing double the weight in half the time. My body's just a miraculous machine. And watch how you follow suit with all of it. Gather the evidence to support that. Gather it. Write it down. Keep a journal. Get a body clutter buddy. Show the heck up. The women who show up are the women who get the results because they're doing all of this. And I am just inviting you into, these are some techniques. And I've got like 18,000 more of them. I'm probably going to, put this all together for you because this is mind-blowing. This changes everything. This redirects the way that you're going to do life. Not just a 7-day plan, but life itself. I'm serious. I am dead serious. It's completely changed my life. Norma's right. She's got her pinkies up. What about you? Do you have yours up? Are you ready for this? Are you ready to have the best day ever? Are you ready to have what you want out of this sprint? Are you ready to cooperate with that body of yours that wants desperately to heal? You have choices to make. These choices are your decisions for your life. You get that? Connect to that. Connect to that. And I'm going to tell you what, if you don't have a body clutter buddy, all you have to do is get into the group and just say, here I am. I'm all in. I want it all. I need a body clutter buddy. Takes it all to the next level. It's incredible. Incredible. And that's what I want for you. And that's what I'm talking about for you today. So you can think anything you want of me. And I know this sounds really oddball stuff, but I am telling you this is everything. This is everything. This is the Yellow Brick Road. This is the bridge for the gap. This is how it's built. And if you will get into the weeds and do this work, you're going to come out a completely different person and you are going to tell me all about it. And I can't wait. Monday, we weigh and measure again. And right now, if you're not getting the results, so what? You're doing the work. If you're doing the work, you're going to get them. And if you set yourself up with having the best day ever and that you're losing double the weight in half the time, I cannot wait to see what your Monday looks like. I'm going to be reading those with tears in my eyes. I will put money on it. That's just how I believe it to be. Thanks so much for joining me today. I mean, I could talk about this for hours. This stuff and I would be bawling my eyes out too because it is that transformative. And I want that for you. And I want you to get the transformation that you're looking for, because what you think about expands. Remember that. What you're thinking about is what you're going to get. That is what you're attracting in. So keep that in mind as we're doing this work. Keep that in mind. And make your declaration every single day of what you want. Every single day. Put it out there. Okay? You ready? You gonna do it with me? This is how it's done, lovelies. And tomorrow night, don't forget, go get signed up. savingdinner.com/webinar. We're gonna get into the weeds and give you 10 actionable things that you can do to change everything. Because you know what? We're not done when we're done sprinting. We've just started. You with me on that? I bless you all. Thank you. I love you. And I appreciate your support. Peace be with you. Bye.